My ex tried to ruin my life. Instead, he made me rich. I was a UX designer at this startup called Pivot Labs. Decent pay, free snacks, the usual tech bro stuff. I was dating Alicia, who ran the product team. We kept it quiet at first, but everyone knew. Things were good for like 8 months. Then she dumped me out of nowhere. Said she needed to focus on her career. Whatever. Breakups happen. Except Alicia didn't just break up with me. She decided to destroy me. First, she started telling people I was unstable. That I'd shown up at her apartment crying. Never happened. Then she wrote me up for being late to a meeting I was never invited to. She got her manager friends to exclude me from planning sessions. My designs would get rejected for no reason. She'd say things like, "Mateo's just not collaborative anymore," in front of the whole team. The worst part was this project I'd been leading for 6 months, a timeline management tool for freelancers. I'd done all the research, built the prototype, tested it with users. 2 weeks before launch, Alicia reassigned it to her friend Josh. Said I wasn't emotionally ready to handle a launch. Josh barely knew Figma. The launch was a disaster, buggy as hell. Users hated it. And guess who got blamed? Me, because it was built on Mateo's foundation. I quit after that. Couldn't take it anymore. I was broke, sleeping on my cousin's couch, sending out resumes every day. I'd get callbacks, then suddenly ghosted. This went on for 3 months. Finally, a recruiter I knew from college told me the truth. Alicia had been calling people, not official references, just casual conversations with hiring managers she knew, telling them I was difficult, unreliable, had anger issues. She was blacklisting me from the entire industry in our city. I was furious. I thought about lawyers, about exposing her online, but I had no money and no proof. So I did something else. I rebuilt my freelancer tool from scratch. Completely new code, new features, better design. I worked on it every night for 2 months in my cousin's garage. Used free hosting, free tools, everything. I called it Streamline. I launched a beta version expecting maybe 50 users. I posted it on Reddit, Twitter, some design forums. Within a week, I had 200 signups. Then this productivity YouTuber named Tyler and Gwen, with like 800,000 subscribers, made a video about it. Called it the best freelance tool he'd ever used. My server crashed. I had to upgrade hosting with money I didn't have. But suddenly, I had 12,000 users. Then 30,000. People were paying for the premium version. I was making more in a month than I did at Pivot Labs. I hired 2 developers remotely. We fixed bugs, added features people actually wanted. By month 4, we had 90,000 active users. Streamline was bigger than anything Pivot Labs had ever made. Then I got an email from Richard Olson, the CEO of Pivot Labs. He wanted to talk about acquiring Streamline. I almost deleted it, but I didn't. We met at a coffee shop. Richard admitted their freelancer tool, the one Josh launched, had completely failed. They'd spent 6 months trying to fix it and couldn't. They needed Streamline. I told him I'd think about it. Then I did some digging. Turns out Alicia had pitched her own version of a project management tool to the board, and it got rejected. She was on thin ice. I went back to Richard with terms. I wanted $1.2 million for the acquisition, full creative control over the product team, and I wanted Alicia removed from any involvement with my tool. He hesitated. So I forwarded him screenshots I'd quietly collected, messages from former coworkers telling me what Alicia had said about me, emails where she'd tried to tank my reputation. I didn't threaten him. I just said I wanted transparency. 2 weeks later, Richard agreed to everything. Alicia got moved to a different division. I walked into Pivot Labs as the founder who saved their product line. Same building where she tried to erase me. I saw her once in the hallway during onboarding. She didn't say anything, just stared. I nodded and kept walking.